Here we have Oh My Gigabyte. Whether you are familiar with technology, studying for the A+ certification, or maybe just wanting to learn more about the approach to troubleshooting, we'll provide you with a best practices methodical approach to resolving various hardware and software issues you may experience. It is based on the CompTIA Troubleshooting Theory and a helpful study tool for a portion of the CompTIA A+ certification exam. There are many troubleshooting guides and steps available. The CompTIA theory has 6 steps that are used to walk you through the logical process of resolving a computer problem. It would be a great idea to keep these steps nearby or even memorize them, as they will provide you with a consistent model for resolving common and complex problems alike. It is also important to perform these steps in order because each step builds on the last one, helping you find a solution. In any case, an organized set of steps will give you overall better results than a hit and miss approach to resolving computer issues. Let's get started. Step 1 is to identify the problem. Oftentimes, users have made simple changes or perhaps downloaded new updates that may change the way the computer is working. Maybe they have changed a configuration in a particular program. If this is the case, then a resolution to the problem may come pretty easily. Next, in identifying the problem, we want to find out if the user has recently backed up their computer. It's a good idea to protect their data by asking permission to perform a backup before proceeding. This helps you to prevent data loss and give everyone a peace of mind while trying to find a solution. Step 2 is to establish a theory of probable cause. First, make sure to question the obvious. Based on the answers given in Step 1, we can ask more specific questions. For example, let's say the user complains of a change in the way their browser looks or performs. They might tell you that they downloaded some new software. You may suspect that not only have they downloaded new software, but that unwanted toolbar features may have been added, causing the unwanted performance issues. This would give you something to investigate. Write it down. I want to emphasize this because it helps us remember all of the things that the user has done or noticed that may help us in resolving their issues. This is also helpful in not having to ask the user the same questions over and over. Step 3 is to test the theory to determine cause. In the case of the unwanted browser behavior we talked about in the last slide, you would want to open the browser and navigate to demonstrate the unwanted operation. You may suspect that in choosing the features on the download, the user may have not noticed that there were boxes checked by default regarding browser changes. This may include a different search engine or browser add-ons that can be unchecked and thus resolve the issue. But if you cannot confirm this, you may need to establish a new theory. Step 4 is to act. Establish a plan of action. If possible, you may make a plan to uninstall and attempt to reinstall the software again. If the software wizard leads you to installation options and you notice boxes checked with unwanted features, you may uncheck the selection or selections. Proceed with the install and go to Step 5. Step 5, test and prevent. Once you have performed the steps outlined in Step 4, you are ready to verify if the checked or unchecked boxes were the cause of unwanted browser behavior. Check to see if it has corrected the problem by further verifying full system functionality. You may open the browser and go to various websites or investigate the browser add-ons to make sure there are no unwanted features in operation. You may also invite the user to use the computer as they normally would in order to confirm normal and desired function. Implementing preventative measures in this case would include educating the user in being cautious and observant when downloading free software or even updates to programs they already have. This will help in limiting the same kind of problem from happening to the user in the future. The best way to educate the end user and yourself is to document your findings. You have taken time and effort to find a solution, and in most cases, someone has paid you or your company to help them find a solution. Time is valuable, and it makes a lot of sense to make a record of how a problem came about and how it was resolved. This documentation may help jog the memory of the user if the problem ever arises again. Furthermore, you may not always be the support technician for this user or computer in the future. Leaving a record for future reference is a good practice and it helps others find solutions too. This concludes this presentation by Robert Tewart. Thank you.